Think about it. Some girls have a lot of reasons to lie about who the father of their child is, but we're lucky enough to live in a time where DNA tests are a thing. So what happened when these men proved for sure the kid wasn't theirs? Subscribe? Let's get into it. This video is for entertainment purposes only. No offense or disrespect is intended towards any individual or group.
We met up quickly, we went on a date, and we ended up being like glued to each other pretty fast. We were like in a relationship within like a month, I believe. He locked it down. He was not trying to see me single. This man was fine. He was like 6'3", buff, long hair. He looked like Roman Reigns. Society would easily give him a 9. Honestly, he actually was very kind, very sweet, very empathetic, very emotional. And, you know, he just had a lot of very positive traits. He did not play about me at all. I had never in my life dated a man like that. I had never dated a man who was on my side. He also impressed my parents. My mom liked him a lot. She said I broke his heart, and honestly, I agree. So we dated for like 6 months, and I kept feeling like something was just missing throughout the relationship. Like something just felt like it was missing. Like, oh, I like you a lot, I love you, but like something's just missing. But like he just couldn't figure it out, and neither could I, because I didn't have the self-awareness that I have now. What was missing was chaos. No matter how many adjustments he was willing to make, he couldn't adjust himself to become a chaotic, toxic man when he just wasn't that. And that's all I had ever been used to. You see, I had not taken the time to like truly heal myself after my relationship prior to him, which was with an abusive guy, very abusive, emotionally avoidant guy. And so one day when he pissed me off, I broke up with him like on a whim. Because the majority of my prior relationships were with like antagonistic men, my nervous system didn't know what to do with safe. For a while, what I felt like the relationship was lacking was him being a true leader. He would want me to like plan stuff. He would want me to just like make a lot of choices that I felt like the man should make. And I just didn't want to do that. I wanted like a leader in the way that I saw leader, how I viewed it. But like knowing that he has weaknesses and that I have strengths, and then deferring to me where he's weak is leadership. But I just couldn't see that at the time because I was dumb. So though he had 8 of my 10 boxes, I was still too traumatized to accept him. I couldn't regulate my own nervous system fully yet. The next guy I dated after that ended up being another avoidant who was emotionally unavailable and ended up breaking my heart worse than anybody else I'd ever experienced in my entire life. So I got my karma pretty fast, I guess. Let this be a lesson. You don't need a perfect man. You just need a man that checks enough boxes that you can work with the rest.
So the real question is, why is she telling us this? Is it regret? Like she wishes she had another chance to make it right with him? Or is she genuinely reflecting out loud, trying to hold herself accountable so she doesn't repeat the same mistake? Either way, it's a good thing she's taking lessons from it, because there's this massive lie that keeps getting repeated online that women don't leave good men.
Because think about it, if a man is doing everything good, he's paying all the bills, taking care of her spiritually, physically, financially, all these things, what would possess a woman to leave? A woman will not leave a good man.
Like, be serious. That might be one of the biggest lies out there, and it's a good thing this whole story debunks it.
You're goddamn right.
Some people are literally addicted to drama. She just couldn't handle that there was nothing wrong with him, so she essentially had to create something wrong with him. And I don't believe anyone who says women, you know, don't leave good men. A lot do.
Dad on your brother, basically. And so not 1 out of 4 children. The eldest one, who's not his, is either his nephew or his stepbrother. You got to work out the relationship. Yeah, so it's either his stepbrother or it's his nephew. It's crazy. Absolutely crazy.
Just when you think cheating can't get possibly any worse, this woman goes and does something like that. I mean, seriously, I just can't imagine how that man must have felt learning that after raising a child for 12 years. That's insane.
Is a man capable of forgiving the fact that his wife has cheated on him? He has 2 kids, and he just found out that both kids belong to his brother, not him.
No. Don't talk about forgetting. Forgiving is possible.
You don't think forgetting is...
The possibility of forgetting is very slim.
Some people will argue that love can make you forget and just think that, oh, it's in the past. As long as you promise me that you will not do it again, then I can forget. Which would mean those people will argue that you can forget the fact that your husband or wife has cheated.
Maybe the woman or the man are too much of closeness with the opposite sex that leads to that. So anytime him or her is making that kind of a move, the next thing that will come to your mind is that possibility.
But the way life is, there's no way you can avoid the opposite gender. Whether you're doing business, you're going to work. So you're saying that every single time that such a person sees his or her partner with somebody of the opposite gender, the person is thinking, oh, so the person should just avoid opposite gender. You know where it gets tricky?
Yeah.
Going back to this story, the man didn't even know that the cheating happened.
Yes.
The only thing that brought his attention to it It's the mannerisms of the first child that made him do the DNA test. About 6 years ago, his wife caught him cheating on her a few days after their wedding, red-handed. And it took several weeks of constant begging before she eventually said she had forgiven him at that time. Since then, he said that he has tried his best to be faithful to the wife. He's saying that he's the only dark-skinned child out of the 3 boys that their parents have. And since the wife gave birth to their second child in 2024, his best friend makes jokes like, padi mi olomo toju awon aburu e. He said that he didn't think so much of it because that's the friend now mainly makes these jokes because the kids are light-skinned. However, recently, he said that he kept noticing tiny mannerisms of his immediate younger brother in his firstborn. He's saying that he doesn't know what made him decide to do a DNA test once and for all, and the DNA test said the 2 children are not his. He said he couldn't believe it, so he did another test at 2 more places, and the result remained the same. He said it was easy to test if they are his immediate younger brother's children because the guy comes to their house frequently. He said he found out that his 2 children belong to his brother. He's saying that he has never felt this betrayed in his entire life. He doesn't know who he should feel betray him more. Is he his wife or his brother? He's saying that the 2 children that he thought would be his heir, that he boasts of every time, none of them belongs to him. He's saying that they belong to his brother. He's saying that he's yet to confront the 2 of them. He feels so hurt, betrayed, and confused. What can he do? We should please advise him.
He's right. You will absolutely never forget that. The feeling of learning that your wife has cheated with your brother for years will stay with you for eternity, and even maybe your next life, unfortunately. I mean, that's horrible.
I'm hearing this as a recurring theme.
Yes, it is. And she's having this meltdown. I don't know. She's crying. She asks for her male friend, Marty, we've been friends with 30 years. She's in her bedroom. She asks for him instead of her husband. He goes in there, and they have the door cracked just a bit. I see him in the bed with her, with his arm wrapped around her, cuddling her. Cuddling her, and she's crying in his arms.
Okay.
And he's like rocking her like a baby, and it's just like very bizarre.
Ma'am, did you have another man in the bed with you, cuddling you in the house that you shared with your husband?
I did, yes. I needed that time with my friend.
Not your husband? Your friend?
I need time with you too.
Mrs. Smith, I'm sorry, did Marty lose a wife or a mother or a child? Because I can't come up with a reason that you need to be in a bed with another man.
Marty understood this situation.
She said,
Mr. Smith, please.
Of what was going on with me at the time. He really understood the situation. It was something it was something major that I was going on with me. No. But this guy had been in my life for 30 years.
Even if she never did anything else with him, and that's pretty unlikely, this is definitely still cheating. And it's not even just an emotional affair if they're physically cuddling. How could she do that in her husband's bed? Just simply no.
I'm doing other people's DNA, and I also had children at that time. So I was like, if I'm doing other people, why don't I do my own as well?
Why are you have a woman get DNA testing? It takes a cheat to spot a cheat. It takes a thief to spot a thief.
Don't choose for me. I am a grown man. I can choose for myself. I have choices.
If your affection for the child diminishes because you find out it's not yours biologically, then you were never meant to be that child's father to start with.
I was not born with this bond. I am the one who created the bond. I can break the bond if the bond was created through lies.
She's saying you were never meant to be the father, like it's a criticism of the man, but obviously he wasn't meant to be the father. The kid's biological father was. So the relationship was based on a lie she told.
I guarantee, bro. I guarantee that's probably her father. When they drop the baby, I guarantee it, bro. I'm ready to call her mother. I'm ready to call her. I'm ready to call her mother.
And he probably know that's his baby too and all that. Like, he dead, mom.
Hello? How you doing, Miss Sharon?
Girl, I'm good over there. I don't care.
Yeah, have you talked to Talisha? Miss Sharon, I'm not trying to be disrespectful. I'm not trying to be rude. I just got the paperwork. This baby is not mine. That's exactly what I just said. This baby is not mine, Miss Cheryl. Have you talked to her? Have you seen her? Have you? I'm sorry. I ain't trying to raise my voice. I apologize. I'm not trying to be disrespectful. I just want to understand as to why I have this responsibility on me, and she know this baby not mine. This is your daughter. That's the only person I can call to get in contact with her.
That's petty.
This is your child. I understand that, Miss Sherry. I know this don't got nothing to do with you, but at the end of the day, this baby has nothing to do with it either. This is not my child. I'm watching over, I'm paying, taking care of this baby, and it's not my child. Miss Sherry, I just want to get in contact. That's it. That's all. That's all. That's all I want, Miss Sherry. I don't want no problem. That's all I want, please, bro. That's all I want. I just want answer. I just want to talk to her. Something. I don't care about the money. The money that I spent, I don't even want that back in reimbursement. I don't care about it. I just want to talk to her. I have the paperwork in my hand, Miss Cheryl.
It's not about the money, bro. You've been around the baby for a minute. Like, it's not about the baby, bro.
Cheryl, you're not listening to what I'm saying. This whole morning, I've been trying to get in contact with her. She got the baby off with no pampers. There's nothing in it, no wipes, nothing in this baby. The baby came over, she was not changed, she didn't eat,
the father calling you, you ain't trying to get the baby back.
Like, what do you want me?
It could be an emergency.
This is your daughter, Miss Cheryl. Miss Cheryl, please, Miss Cheryl, just listen to what I'm not trying to yell, please. This is your daughter. This is your daughter. This is supposedly the parent of this child.
She hung up on you?
Dummy. Like, who am I supposed to talk to? Who am I supposed to talk to? She gone.
Not your mama, baby.
What's crazy here is that he tells the kid's grandmother all this, and she doesn't immediately pick up her grandchild. She derailed so many lives for one fun night. A man was heartbroken about raising a son that wasn't his. Another man lived a life never knowing he had a son, horrible, and a child never got to meet his biological father. I mean, just like the opposite of a fairy tale.
We have the highest rate of paternity, yes, in the world. Yes, it is Nigeria and Jamaica. This year, Nigeria will be #1. Next year, it will be Jamaica. But Nigeria is very underreported. Do you know over 78% of firstborns that are taken for paternity tests do not belong to the husband?
The first child.
Yes, the first child. There are some. The last one we did, all the children, not one, belong to the man. 4 children. The man is in the hospital now. He collapsed. That one is even not this matter. Let us leave that. Nigeria's population is over 200 million. Look at how many people are in Jamaica. We dwarf them. Jamaica, how many? What is that? Maybe Lagos and Ogun State is more than Jamaica. My issue is, men, you should be careful. This kind of ridiculous relationships with some women that you get into, and you know that this woman is trouble. I have another issue I want to deal with. That one is, let us put it on the side. Now we are on this matter. They are begging. She doesn't have anything. She cannot even take care of the child. And guess what, Emmanuel? She knows who the father of that child is.
She knows
the father of the child. But because she wants this guy, and she's still telling me on the phone, he's the only one I slept with when? 6 months after. Let's move on.
All those lives ruined, and for what? Right? It does make me wonder, though, if paternity testing should be mandatory at the child's birth. I know we talked about that a lot on the channel, and it's definitely a solid option. It would solve a lot.
Baby ain't mine. How is it possible 2, 10, and 12, the kid ain't mine? Huh? Genius? How's that possible?
Huh?
What you mean, huh?
Huh?
How is it possible the kid ain't mine?
What you talking about?
What you mean what I'm talking about?
Look, I ain't got time for this today.
Are you serious right now? No. Are you serious?
Oh, for real?
Yes, yo, listen to me, seriously. How you explain this to me? You know I went and got a blood test, and none of those kids is mine?
None of them yours?
None of them. What? None of them is mine.
None of them.
None.
Look, I don't know what you're talking about.
How you explain that?
I don't know what you're
Come
talking
here.
about.
How you explain that?
I don't know where this is coming from.
Look at me. Who you been with? Well, how about this? Before you even answer that question, hold on. In all seriousness, you and those 3 bastards gotta go.
What 3 bastards?
Those 3 bastards you pushed out, that's not mine.
Oh, wait a minute, because all 3 of them yours.
No,
all
none of them.
All 3 of them yours. All 3 of them
Hold on,
yours.
come here,
Nah,
come here.
This not even a conversation for me.
And that right there, hold on. Come here, because I don't want you bossing nobody. I want this on camera. Yep. Right here in front of where I was. I want everybody to see. Lose your job. Hold on. Stay right there. Calm down. In all seriousness, you think it's not a joke. In all seriousness, how the hell did this happen? When did this happen? I only married you because you was pregnant.
Maybe it is your friend's baby. I got something to tell you.
That first look really says it all. She knew exactly what that conversation was about, and she chose to play dumb. It's a good thing he didn't accept it, or he'd probably still be paying for the kids.
Into your discussion.
Yes.
In Lagos then, we have mothers that would have had children for their husbands, maybe like 2 or 3. They will go to another man to have like 2 or 3 and come back again. To the former husband to start having children again. And it was the norm. The Yoruba will say, things like that. So it has been something that has been happening before. But I believe it's no longer.
Yeah. Thank you very much. Yes.
So this saying now, sorry, BC. She has said that the other one. Meaning that one husband cannot give you a full wardrobe. Then the other one I said, that if you don't have an extramarital affair, you can't have wardrobe.
So this has been happening in the past. We don't just pretend.
Culturally,
Culturally
acceptable. It was acceptable at the time. If you look
It's
at
not
your
acceptable. It wasn't acceptable. It was done. It was
If you look at your extended family, there's always this uncle that does not resemble every other uncle. There's always this one that they will be pointing. He's not our blood. He's not our blood. We have it, at the time. And so for me, I like the question you asked about empowerment, right? What I see here is that we like to test the boundaries, but we don't like to receive the consequences. And that's why you go outside, bring Bele home. You cannot chest it to explain that this Bele is actually not your own. So where do we go from here? Do I leave your house? Do I do this? Do I do that? You keep it because you want to still be enjoying the perks of the covering that you have. You are not willing to chest the consequence of what you have done. So in making all the conversations plain, now we're going to be asking women, you are empowered, Abi, or you chest it. You have done the do already. You have brought the Bele. Explain to him whatever he says from there, you abide because it's your action that had brought that consequence. Are we ready to go down that path? A lot of people are not. They just want to escape and find the easy way out. And then at the end of the day,
baby is a
that will not show face.
No, if the baby daddy is
a rich person,
you not chest it. Exactly.
So you are in the house with somebody who is well-to-do, doing their struggle and everything. You go and meet a carpenter, they give you Bele. You don't want the carpenter to own the pikin because you feel he is not, he cannot give you that security that you want. So you hide and you stay with that pregnancy and you deceive somebody else. The only way we are going to make this thing plain and decide whether it's moral or not is whatever we agree. They said the bed undefiled. So if it's an agreement with you and your partner that if any mistake happens, I'm going to tell you the truth. And we can say, I love you, no matter what comes, we can go from there. Then we will say, between both of you, it is moral. It is not a sin between both of you. But once there's deceit inside, where you're now hiding the Bele and then lying that he's the father of children, that he's really not the biological father, that's where the sin is. And that's why we say in the hospitals, DNA should be mandatory. Let the man
Pretty much, right? If a man wants to raise a kid he knows isn't his, that's perfectly fine. Literally nothing wrong with that at all. But that's not what's happening in this case. They are being lied to for their money, and there's a word for that. Fraud.
They take me back. Take me back, big bro. They said I had approximately
24 hours to live. So if you can live with that, you know, but if you can't, tap in. I'm flatlining.
How about instead of pulling stunts like this, you just treat your partner with respect from the start? Ever thought about that?
So when my husband found out that I had been cheating, I really honestly felt like he wouldn't care. He didn't care about trying to save our marriage previously beforehand. And so I honestly thought that we would just split and there'd be no hard feelings and we'd co-parent with our daughter and everything would be good. And that's not quite the way it worked out.
How can she say that stuff with a smile on her face like it's just all okay? It's just not funny. She ruined that man's life and she knows it. And even now she's admitting that. She's just not taking it seriously.
Bring a diaper bag.
Why?
In case we need it.
What are we doing?
Going to dinner?
Why are we going this way?
Because this is where dinner is.
Where is dinner?
Don't worry about it. I have a special dinner planned. Just let it be. Let go of control.
Okay.
You ever been up this way? Really? Have you heard of that restaurant that's up here?
No. There's not a restaurant here.
It is. It's called Travis's. Right up here. Might not have heard of it. It's pretty new. Here we are. Look familiar?
What is this bullshit?
Hop on out. Happy anniversary.
Are you
Get out.
serious right now?
Get out.
Why? No.
Yes.
No, you said we were going to dinner.
We're not. I lied. I'm dropping you off at his house. I know you've been cheating on me.
This is not happening.
It is happening. It's happening. It already happened. You made the choice already. When you decided to cheat on me.
Yeah, you're right. I did.
Yeah.
Happy anniversary.
Good luck.
Last one ever.
Don't forget your purse.
Crazy that she thinks she's allowed to be angry in this instance. She's been called out for cheating and ruining their marriage, but she treats him like he's the problem, and with a baby in the car too. I mean, seriously, I hope he gets a DNA test for the kid.
You're gonna be okay.
Well, he sure dodged a bullet if you ask me. If the cheating wasn't enough to convince him that she wasn't worth it, the reaction probably was the cherry on top, right? And who would ever want to stay with someone who behaves like that as an adult on top of everything else, right? It's just a whole conglomeration of BS.
We're married. You can't just leave
Not
me.
anymore.
We've had a good 10 years. And just because I made one mistake,
No.
you're going to divorce me?
10 years.
Yeah, you threw 10 years down the drain.
Absolutely crazy.
He needs compassion. Where was her compassion when she was in bed with someone else? Did she ever think about how that would make him feel, the relationship, their future, her future with him? Obviously not, because even now she doesn't seem to care. She's just making it all about her.
Hey, welcome to my presentation. I worked very hard on this, so take it seriously. Understood? Okay. So, reasons why we're getting a divorce. Moving on.
I just don't even understand where this is coming from already.
Reason number 1. The gym. You refuse to go to the gym. You make me pay for it. And take care of yourself after having kids. You talk all this game, but you never do anything. And I'm still paying for it. I've been paying for it actually for 2 years. And I think you've gone like 5 times. So.
Oh my god. I just had a baby, dude. And it's hard to find time. Also, you put have, not having.
I don't care. Moving on. Reason number 2. Your hair. You refuse to clean your hair out after you take a shower. And I am constantly having to remove clumps of hair from the drain. Not to mention the hair you leave all over the floor in the bathroom.
Okay, I'm sorry.
And all the hair that gets stuck in our Roomba that I have to clean out.
I'm
Because you can't
sorry.
clean up after yourself.
I shed.
That doesn't matter at all. Here's a big one. Reason number 3. Putting out. Should not even need to comment on this one. But, unfortunately, I have to. Not going into detail, you know what I'm going to say.
You're ridiculous. You are absolutely ridiculous.
I'm glad you think so. I'm glad you think that this is ridiculous.
It is, it's stupid.
And here's the most important one. You're going to love this one. Reason number 4. If you notice over here, I found your active Tinder. A couple of weeks ago, I was snooping. Thought you've been messing around on me. I know you've been matching and meeting up with other guys.
You're crazy.
You're a liar, a cheater, and I no longer want anything to do with you. Sign these papers, pack your bags, and GTFO. These are for you.
These are for me. What are these? Sign what papers?
Those are your divorce papers, and this is your Tinder right
We're
here.
not getting a divorce, dude.
Yes, we are. I actually already met with a lawyer, and everything's been put in motion. So you better act quick, because I've already got the jump on you, okay?
You have no proof.
There is zero emotion in her voice at any point of this video. Any caring girl with a new baby would panic if their husband did something like this, seriously, but she clearly has no interest in him or keeping the relationship going, apparently.
Mr. Snow, you are not the father.
Oh. 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 Oh.
Oh,
no.
is right. Neither one of you are the biological father. Ms. Newsom, you know there is a window of conception.
That doesn't even look like real crying. Is she trying to act remorseful to get sympathy, or maybe stop people thinking too much about how many men she was with? Or who the real father is? I don't even know. It's just insane, man. What a crazy video. That said, if you enjoyed, leave a like on the video, subscribe to the channel with notifications on, and I'll catch you in the next one. Stay strong.